go.
That is the mob right there. And those are the new kids. And these are the guys, me and her, these are the farmers who don't really know what we're doing most of the time. And since I like to be honest and share my mistakes, well, I haven't been feeding enough. Found out from talking to Lester and Stephanie that I probably need to be feeding my goats more grain. So we're gonna change that effective today. One of the problems we got right now is these ladies right here pushed the little ones off the grain and hardly gave them any. And I mean like almost none.
Harlot is beautiful.
Yeah.
If Harlot grows... Oh!
Yeah, they'll work it out.
Oh my gosh, you just butted Harlow. You're a mean wench.
None. So, since I know that we weren't feeding enough to start with, I am going to trap. Aha, that ain't gonna be easy. I'm gonna trap the big goats in here. There you are.
Okay, how much is I putting in here?
I'd say put about half of that in there. We think we've been feeding probably 1/4 of what we need to be feeding to them. The others are out here, and I may have had the camera facing the wrong way the whole time that we were in there, but basically, we put a feeding trough down. Hold on a second. I'm only 5 weeks out of surgery, so I can't really do much with that arm. Jafana is putting some feed along the top of the log. We just need to get them over here. And they're kind of afraid of everything right now, so here, put a little bit in there, I'd say. Spread it out. There we are, that's plenty. And that's probably more than they need. But, like I said, 2 of those goats are almost as big as our goats. The other 2 are small, real small. But we've been feeding not enough. We've been doing a lot of hay and a lot of browse and stuff, moving them from place to place. They probably need a little bit more grain. So we're gonna make some adjustments, start getting them set up. We're gonna keep those goats inside that barn right there until they come over here and discover this food. Not sure how we're gonna manage it over the next couple of weeks, but we're gonna have to figure something because they've got to eat. They can't be forced off the food, especially when they just came off a stressful trip. Now they're looking pretty good. They're not looking too stressed out, or at least they weren't until the big girls came in and started pushing them around. So if we can get them over here and get them to eat, that'd be pretty good. Well, the goats survived the night, their first night here. Been watching them from the house. You still see that hardcore pecking order. You got 2 cliques in there, the new goats and the old goats. And the old goats are chasing the new goats around and harassing them a little bit. There's starting to be a little bit more interaction, which is nice. But at the same time, there's still a little picking. And for some reason, I guess with all the pushing and ruckusness of everything, they figured out how to push one of the gates back. And they got over to the straw where I store the straw. And now all the old goats are climbing around on my straw, which is not really a great thing because if they're climbing on it, they'll go to the bathroom on it, which means that they'll ruin it, basically. I won't have fresh straw. I was performing security detail all night, and I could hear her, and she was loud. Hello, pretty girl. Oh, you sleepy? You must be exhausted. Yeah. Let me get these idiots out of here before they cause some trouble. Hold on, sweetheart. You guys are a pain in the butt. So apparently Twiggy is the parkour champion. I just watched her jump and climb up this little thing that I had laying here to try and keep the goats off of the straw. She climbed right over it, and I'm sure as soon as one of them figured out how to do it, they all know how to do it. Aya likes being up here. I don't mind Aya being here because she won't go to the bathroom on it, but they most certainly will. So I think this weekend I'm buying another gate so I can put it over on this side so that I can close this off. I think I got a stuck goat in this damn fence. Surely do. Yes, I do. Are you stuck, sweetie? You damn sure stuck, ain't you? You fixing to kill yourself. Yeah, it's all right. I'm gonna get you out. I'm gonna put this phone down because she's too squirmish for me to. What's that? She went in at an angle? She's definitely in here at an angle. All right. Can't do anything until Fanny gets here anyway. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Don't panic. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Stop. Nope. You gonna kill yourself. You gonna kill yourself. Hold on. It's all right. Here. Tuck your head. Hold on. Tuck your head, sweetheart. Hold on. Tuck your head. We're gonna get you out. We're gonna get you out. Get your ears.
What, the ear?
Yep. Look out. Cut my arm a little bit.
Are you okay?
I'm all right.
So how do we keep that from happening? Maybe don't double it up like that. That's worse.
That might have made it worse.
It did.
We're thinking it was gonna be small enough to keep them from getting their head in there, and that she stuck her damn head in there anyway. Yeah. What the? I think she's all right. Which one was it?
That was Pearl.
She ain't gonna let you touch her now. She's all right. She's okay. I'd like to tore my arm off, but she's all right. All right, I'm gonna unclip this thing. What's that? Her neck has a bump on it? On the underside or on top? Well, honey, ain't nothing you gonna do to her now. Just see if she keeps staying alive. She ain't gonna let you touch her. She's still moving. She's still breathing.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. She didn't hurt me. I was gonna wait for you, but then she panicked. When I touched her, she lost her mind. Well, after the excitement from yesterday where it looked like one of the ghosts was trying to take herself out, I decided that I don't want any more of those cattle panels in here. So we cut them out last night. I went to the store, got some lumber. We're gonna set up a little bit of a fence right here. We've got this gate on this side. We're gonna put another gate on that side so that we can close that area off. And as you can see, well, those goats tore that straw up last night. They had access to it. I woke up this morning, looked down here, and Aya was sleeping on top of the hay, and the goats were jumping all around her, raising Cain. So I gotta fix it or I'll never be able to store anything up here. So it's time to get to work. All right, fold it up. You hold it up in the position where it's gonna be. All right. Like almost everything else we've ever done around here, we don't really know what we're doing. We just have an idea of something that might work. We had used 2 cattle panels with 6x9 holes, thinking that if we staggered them, the space would only be 4.5 inches wide, and the goats wouldn't be able to get their heads through. But they still did, and the result was nearly catastrophic. The cattle panels had only been a temporary measure because we didn't really feel like we were ready to spend the money on lumber yet, but there wasn't a lot of choice left to us. We could rig up another temporary measure that might or might not work, or we could bite the bullet and buy the lumber now so that we could just be done with it and move on to the next thing. One of the fun things about having these animals is to see the way that they interact with each other. Sometimes you have it all worked out in your head and it turns out to be completely different, and even a little disappointing. But Aya has taken to all the goats and seems to have a special interest in the bucks. Having a strong success like that goes a long way after watching the does fight and then nearly losing one of them to one of your bright ideas. was easy.
Air can still get through.
Yep. Find out if the goats can make it underneath of that. If not, then we're good. They are. What do you think, huh?
Now what are we doing?
If you could mow and cut the path and we can start setting those fence posts in.
Where do you want to do?
Over here, I'll show you. I don't know if a goat can climb it. We've had a lot of jobs out here that went way worse than that.
Yeah.
Come on, ladies. Come into my dark parlor.